Boys and girls, Mr. D here. Today we're going to talk about Origo lesson 3.2, which is on pages 84 and 85. So if you don't have that book, go ahead and pause this video and go and get it. And then I'm going to start the lesson on this. First, let me share my screen with you. Right, so on today's lesson, we are working on the times twos, which you should already know. They're kind of easy. We're just reinforcing the times twos today. And let's go ahead and look at this slide here. We have sometimes twos, 2 times 5. If you know that answer, go ahead and shout it out. Well, don't really shout it, but if you know the answer, let me know. And let me go ahead and write on this. Yep, it is 10. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, and then anyone know what 2 times 10 is? You can use your doubling method if you know that. So 2 times 10, you can count the dots also. If you know it, go ahead and say it. Yes, that's right. It is 20. Okay. And to go from 2 times 5 to 2 times 10, I kind of see a pattern. It goes 10, 20. Anyone know what comes next? If you said 30, you are correct. All right, good job. Let's go on to the next slide here. Some more times twos. Who knows what 2 times 4 is? Go ahead and count the dots. If you know the answer, and you said 8, good job. And I see a pattern here too. Okay, 2 times 4, 2 times 5, 2 times 6. I see a pattern. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, 8, 10, and then 12. Okay, the twos are kind of easy. I like counting by twos. They're kind of fun. If you don't know this method, you can count the dots. You can also skip count by twos. So for example, 2 times 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 4 fingers up. 2 times 5. Let's have 5 fingers up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here's our 10. And 2 times 6, we got 6 fingers up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And there's our answer. We know how to skip count by 2. Let's go to the next slide. All right. Now here we're going to use counting on number lines. Okay. And so 2 times 8, you're adding 2 8s up. And that's what this number line shows you. You can see they jumped 2 times, and each jump was a plus 8, and they landed at 16. Okay. I'll show you the next slide. It's a turnaround factor that. So 2 times 8 is the same as 8 times 2. Since we know turnaround facts, we know that they should both end at 16, right? And right here, if you look at the number line, they line up, okay? They both stop at 16. This has 2 jumps of 8 on top, and this one has 8 jumps of 2, okay? They just want to show you that it does land at the same spot because they're turnaround facts. Now 2 jumps of 8 are longer jumps because you're jumping 8 spots. But 8 jumps of 2 are more like little hops, and you're hopping 8 times, just 2 spots each time, but you both land at 16. And this next slide shows that they are equal to each other. So 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 8 is 16. Let me erase that so you don't see any of my mistakes. All right. 8 times 2 is 16. And so since they both equal each other, this is an equation that goes like that, okay? 2 times 8 equals 16, which also equals 8 times 2. Okay, let's go. I'm going to stop sharing here, and then I'm going to go to our assignment page. Okay, I'm going to show you what the page looks like, because I just want to go over that with you. And then let me share it. All right. Because here's what your page looks like. Okay, on 3.2, your first part, you're just drawing pictures. Okay, now they did an example of 2 times 7. So for their picture, I think that's a turkey. The turkey drew 2 rows of 7 apples. Okay, 2 times 7. But the cat drew 2 bags, and each bag had 7 marbles. Okay, so those are 2 examples of pictures you can draw. Now down here in the step up, they can want you to draw a picture of 5 times 2 equals 10. You can either do what the turkey did, 5 rows of 2. You can choose apples or stars or just circles, or do what the cat did, 5 bags, and then in each bag, 2 marbles or 2 donuts, or I don't know, whatever you want. Get creative with your picture. If you want to, I would use your stylus on your Chromebook so you can do a great job of drawing pictures, okay? But again, this is not art class. This is just math class, so we don't expect good pictures. I'm not a good artist myself, so yeah, so that's where you would draw your pictures on the step up. And then over on the next page, you're gonna draw jumps on the number line, okay? On A, 2 times 6, you're gonna jump 2 times, and each jump is gonna be 6. I'll do the first jump for you, okay? You're gonna jump, oh, let me get my pen ready. Okay, you're gonna jump, there's 1 jump, and I want you to write +6 so that we know that that jump was 6, okay? And since I just jumped from 0 to 6, I landed at 6. I'm going to jump another 6 +6. Now, I'm not going to tell you where I land because that's the answer, okay? But whatever answer you get here, I want you to write it in here also, okay? So there's 2 places to write your answer, on the number line and also on the box there right next to it. And then on number 3, you're just filling out the blanks for the equations. Now, sometimes the blank is the answer. Okay, like on A, 8 times 2, you got to figure that out. But sometimes the blank is one of the factors. So what times 2 equals 10? Okay, so you got to skip count by 2s until you get to 10. How many fingers are you holding up? All right. So I'm going to stop sharing this page. Go ahead and finish both these pages, and then don't forget to take a picture of it and send it to your teacher. And a good tip I saw last week is that if you can rewrite your answers in dark pen so that we can see it in the picture better, that would be great. Don't forget to hit turn in at the end. Boys and girls, have fun reinforcing your times 2's facts.